Manager at EIT InnoEnergy. All right. So, I think I don't need to tell you this. You are a very easy audience in that regard. Uh, in EIT InnoEnergy, we are true believers that entrepreneurship education has to be hands-on education, and that happens beyond the classroom. So you all have experience in year one, all your innovation and entrepreneurship activities of your programs, cases, projects with industry, entrepreneurship competition, visits to fairs, to industry. And with Battle of Green Talent, we want to take that to the next level, and this is what we have been doing for now 3 years. I hope you all know about Battle of Green Talent. As you know, year one students can join as talents in the competition, but our year two students are the ones who are entrepreneurs and they are putting their ideas to test, right? 6 months. They have been working on this for 6 months. Some of them even more than that, because some of them started during their first years. So they have been 6 months working, polishing, creating the business cases. And I'm talking about people from all our partner universities, from Aalto University, from KTH, from UPC, from KU Leuven, from all the other universities we have in our network. In addition to that, if you have not been in the platform, investors from leading business schools, MBA, and management students have been joining also the Battle of Green Talent to help with their feedback, investments, etc. And we are talking about really top-level universities such as Esada Business School, Nederode, Grenoble School of Management, and, for instance, SIDE and Unternehmertum. So we have some of them in here today as well, and I'm very thankful for their help during the competition. And what a competition it has been. So 26 startup teams have been working on their ideas, have been working on their business cases, again, for more than half a year. And I know you're excited. I know you want to know the finalists, in case you don't know them. So the first finalist is Beck. Second, Sibel Dryers. Third, Enersol. Helios. It's increscendo, yeah? Pumpkin. And last but not least, Swarm. We have an audience award, so you can later on express your opinion in a more formal way. So these 6 startup teams will be pitching today. We'll be doing a 3-minute pitch. I see them here waiting. Imagine you have been waiting this extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They have been here, and I was looking at them, and some of them were whispering, you know. Certainly practicing the pitch. So we will see their pitches very soon. I just want to tell you what they are competing for. So we'll be giving 5 different prizes, 5 different awards today. The first ones are the ones for the ventures, for the venture teams. So first, second, and third combination of cash prizes and also incubation services from EIT InnoEnergy. We will also be choosing the best investor. You see, we have 3 finalists in here, also in the audience. I know some of you have been talking to them physically today. So we will choose the winning investor as well. And last, as already mentioned, and my favorite, to be honest, the award, the audience award. So you have probably seen there are like some voting forms on the chairs. There is also some pens. I'm being told 1 or 2 per row, so you need to share. When the pitches are finished, please cast your vote. You just need to tick the box, and some of my colleagues will come and collect them. But be quick, okay? Because the moment we finish the pitches, my colleagues will come and start collecting them. Okay? Now, the jury, they will be having the very hard decision to make on who wins, who is second, who is third, and who is the winning investor. And I'm very pleased to have, as a start, Frank Gillen, our education director. Thank you, Frank. Sebastian Fratina, the newest comer in the education team, education industry liaison manager. Simon Herzog, senior project leader in Unternehmertum. And Valentin Monteiro, head of sustainability in Schneider Electric. Thank you. So, someone is drinking a bit of water already. The person from Beck. Welcome to the stage.
Okay, thank you. Welcome, everyone. My name is Alex, and we're very excited to present you Bringing Energy Closer. Just in Barcelona, there are more than 600,000 people unable to install solar PV. What if I tell you that with no initial investment and no installation needed, they could consume renewable energy from an energy community? An energy community, in simple words, is a group of people coming together to generate and consume their own energy. With this idea, new type of companies appear. We call them energy community creators. They invest precisely on creating new energy communities. But they have a problem, and it's that this concept is so new that almost no one knows about it. And moreover, the communication channels between them and the end users are still to be developed. Right now, they spend on average between 6 to 8 months to deploy an energy community. Here is where we bring value. Let me introduce you Beck. Beck is born to fill the gap between technology and people. We are the bridge between energy community creators and end consumers. Our objective is to attract members for the existing energy communities and identify new projects. With our service, energy community creators could reduce their time up to 40%. We are facilitators for the creation of energy communities. Our solution is given in 2 parts. On the first side, we offer a website. Here, we try to attract people for the existing energy communities. We empower people to use our map and to see the energy communities they can join. On the other side, we have a database. Here we collect information from the people that register in our website, and then we use it to analyze new potential projects. We have 2 main revenue streams. First, we charge a commission for every new client that we give to the existing energy communities. And second, we receive money for every new project that we sell. This is a worldwide market, but we're focusing in Spain, and let me show you why. In the last 2 years, we've seen an annual growth rate higher than 300%, going from 20 energy communities in 2020 to 408 in 2022. And this is only the 2% of the potential in this country. Up until now, we've done more than 30 interviews and 11 surveys to validate the problem and our solution. We developed our lead treatment strategy, launched our landing page, and we have already signed 5 different partnerships with people that is waiting to test our pilot. Now, if we win this competition, these 10,000 euros will help us with our next steps that are develop an MVP, release a pilot, do a software upgrade, test different lead acquisition strategies, and our last objective is to raise some pre-seed money by the second quadrimester of 2024. Behind Beck, there's a team of 5 Spanish engineers with expertise in the energy sector. Finally, I would like to invite you to scan this QR. Here you will see the landing page we've been working on. Let's shape the future together by bringing energy closer. Thank you very much. Subir.
Congratulations.
Falta un micrófono para tener. Vale.
So precisely 3 minutes.
Yeah,
An
exactly.
example for
Calculated.
the rest. There is one question from the jury. So
Yeah. Ven por aquí. Acércate. Acércate aquí, por si acaso. Oh, me estoy quedando ciego. Looks like it's not working, huh?
They are trying, I think.
Maybe let me try to maybe ask it loud. I don't know if everyone will hear, but I think it's very interesting. I was curious about how do you see the kind of the regulation framework to develop this local energy community? Do you see it as mature enough in order to scale up the concept? Let's say if we take at least in Europe, because I guess it varies in different cases. You have shown the case of Spain. Do you see that Spain as a particularly, let's say, encouraging regulation framework to make it happen? Is it the same case with the rest of the Europe, or how do you see that? And is it, do you see maybe some required critical development of this framework to allow you to scale this kind of solution?
Yeah, actually, our market is global. Let's say we start with Spain because we have a lot of knowledge about the Spanish regulation in this case, and we already kind of signed in this case some partnership with actually energy creators. We actually don't really care about the actual framework of it because we don't create the energy community itself. It's the energy creator that's created. We are just the bridge between the people and the energy creator. So it's like a matter of a software where you can relate on to actually people goes there and people go there and they they go there and they just sign up in our website, let's say, and through our software we can provide them with different energy communities in their surroundings. In this case, up to now it's in a 2-kilometer area radius, so that they can sign up directly to the energy community creator.
Yeah, and also following the question on what my colleague said, we also made a study in Portugal, which the radius is also 2 kilometers, and in France, which is the same. And in Spain, it used to be 500 meters, but now has just changed framework to 2 kilometers, the area of energy communities. So yeah, we are also studying the countries nearby Spain to continue developing this idea.
Yeah, exactly. If I can complement, legislation is changing a lot. So as they said, we're studying the possibilities of Portugal and other countries. And he mentioned that we didn't mention before, in Spain there's a limit of 2 kilometers of radius. And that's also to consider when coming to our solution. Okay.
Thank
So I hope
you.
we responded.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, and we already have our next. I need to pass some slides. We already have our next pitch by Sibel Dryers. Welcome.
So thank you everyone for joining us here today. I first would like to start off by asking you a question. How many of you consume coffee or eat chocolate on a regular basis? Do you know how the coffee and chocolate market works? Most importantly, do you know how the commodity market works? Who is benefiting from this business model and who is suffering from it? I would like to introduce you to Miguel and Dolores. They are a couple who live in Cundinamarca, Colombia. They own a 3-hectare coffee farm and work on it by themselves. They have trouble drying their production, so they are forced to sell it to middlemen, and they cannot, they cannot negotiate the prices, and therefore they make just enough money to get by. Middlemen will buy the production from the coffee farmers, dry them in industrial drying process, and sell it in bulk to the international market. And in this process, they make huge profits. Sibel Dryers is looking to cut out the middlemen and empower the farmers to become price negotiators. This state-of-the-art drying machine will allow the farmers to dry the coffee beans on their own and at the highest quality that the international brewers are looking for. In this way, farmers can grow their business and increase their profits. We are already making an impact. We have an engineering and business development team here in Europe, but we have also made important partnerships in Latin America. They include already universities, cooperatives, farmers, and agronomy experts who are already ready to test the product and our prototype. In addition to that, this project has already been vetted by the ESADE Business School, and it won the New Venture Creation Project competition last year. Sibel Dryers is proving that the bottom of the pyramid strategy is worthwhile. With only a $60,000 investment, you will be able to see a return on your investment within 2 years, and by 3 years, see a $500,000 profit. And by year 8, we are looking to address the needs of farmers in 3 different continents. I want to emphasize that the farmers are at the core of our business model, and it is important to highlight that they will reap the benefits as well by increasing their profit margins by 23% and being able to pay back for the machine in less than 6 months. We are here to say that creating economic value and addressing the sustainable development goals is possible, and therefore this is a win-win business for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A question from the jury?
Or maybe,
No, there
now
it
it
is.
works. So I was just on my way to the stage. So thanks a lot for the great solution and for the great pitch. I think it's very impressive. And also what I really like is that you support micro entrepreneurship and you shift value creation to the farmers. But I have a technical question. You stated here, not in detail, but in your documents, that you plan to produce photoelectricity, so meaning electricity with photovoltaic power, and then to dry beans. So did you also investigate, for instance, heat pump drying powered by solar and also solar thermal? And why did you choose the approach you have done? That's my question.
You can go.
Okay, we could choose that options, but we need to also think about cost. And with the, we are using the basic fans and then heating coils. In this way, we can decrease the cost. We are working with the small scale farmers. That's why we need to try to be the minimum cost for them. And then if we use heat pump, you know the heat pump prices. And then maybe for 1 kilowatt, we need to pay, I don't know, $500, $600. And then it will increase our cost. That's why we try to use the PV panels. In this way, they can also use the off-grid option. We will put an option as a battery. They can also use off-grid, but if they have also grid, they can use their own electricity and also combine with the PVs, and then they can run their system just with these 2 things. It's basic, but useful.
But maybe an additional question, but solar thermal might be even cheaper than photovoltaics. So why not solar thermal?
Because we are trying to aim the humidity control. This is the key thing for the coffee and cocoa beans. In this way, we can control the humidity. Like with the solar thermal, it will be a little bit hard for us to control it, but with heating coil, it will be easier, if you want. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, the passive solar drying already exists, but it also requires more work to be put in because the process of drying coffee and cocoa beans is very precise. You have to turn the beans periodically, and like my business partner said, you can't control the specific requirements that the international brewers look for, which is specific humidity control, the quality of the bean, everything has to be very precise. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, thanks a lot. Great answer.
I can guarantee that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So if I can call Enersol to the stage. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this is Daniel. Daniel's main concern at the moment is the fact that he's having a very high heating bill. He graduated, just like you and me are going to be about. But the fascinating thing about this guy is the fact that he loves to keep his windows open. So it's quite absurd, right? No wonder his heating bills are high because the heat is getting lost through the windows. We have an exact similar situation here with the industry. So they are losing waste, heat, basically, just like how Daniel is losing heat from the windows. But is it absurd? So that's the question, that's the open question for all of you. So we have the current problem today, that's the 300 high temperature waste heat exiting out of Europe. This could have 30 million households. Just like how you would have shown Daniel the rather simple solution by closing the windows, we are going to show you the exact same. So what we do is we take a big vessel, we fill it up with sand. We ask the industries to charge our vessel up with the fumes. Once it's in, we can then retain the heat for a certain period of time, or we can give it back to the industry as a heat recovery system. If this is not enough, we can, or the industry can sell the heat to the nearby district heating station, and that would give us the largest diffusion of heat possible. Now, speaking of selling, how do we sell this product? So we would like to do direct sales to industries, to district heating stations, and then follow up with the after sales, obviously. We have a beachhead market of about 23 million. That's targeting for the next 3 years, 50% of the steel industries in Germany. Now, once we are in the market, how do we compete? So first is Polar Night. Seasonal storage is their claim. So they use surplus electricity for 6 months to heat their sand. We can do it full year. Industries operate year round, right? We have Energy Nest, concrete. We have 5 times higher volumetric heat capacity than concrete. Finally, Luminion. Would have loved to take in your guess on this one. So they utilize steel, and the size reduction that we can achieve compared to Luminion is 16 times smaller. So that is crazy small. To pull this all off, 3 of us have started our thesis in KIT. Rest 3 follows with the business side of things. We are the winners of Siemens Energy Challenge, finalist of MIT CEP. Thank you so, so much for all of your support. Today, I would like to ask for a bigger support, as we would like to encourage every one of you, once you leave this premise, to challenge your thinking. Commodification started with humanity commodifying gold. Today, we are in the point of digitalization with crypto. Why not commodify waste heat? Let's embrace the frontier of commodification of heat with sand-based energy storage technology. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm sure the jury has a question for you.
Yeah, great job. My question is related not so much to your pitch right now, but the documents you've provided to us that we've analyzed. I noticed that part of your data findings was based in 2007 in Germany. And I think more recent data would show a more accurate depiction of the amount of wasted heat. Why did you refer to data from 16 years ago?
So basically, we didn't really know the origin of the date. Now, as you said, in 2007. So that was another reason when we did a lot of customer validation points. We got to know like the industry is dead. Like there was no one. So that's one of the reasons we changed our data set, basically. So in this deck, what you saw was the data referred from PETA 5.2. So they have all the updated list. And yeah, so we utilize PETA 5.2, and they have it from 2015 till now. And then we did some customer validation, and yeah, we got a lot of good leads, to say the least. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We continue with Helios.
Let me introduce to you Helios. Did you know that not cleaning a solar panel can drop its efficiency by up to 25%? While large-scale solar farms address this problem, residential solar owners don't. This is caused due to an infrequent cleaning leading to an accumulation of stains, complex and expensive systems on the market, and a lack of awareness from owners. Our solution is a water sprinkler that cleans residential solar panels with a higher efficiency, a friendly user design, and a lower cost. We've identified a large opportunity in the European residential solar PV market, which is set to increase significantly in the next years due to strong legislative pressure from the European Commission, such as the Repower EU scheme, which will accelerate solar installations. Our market entry will be Spain, due to the additional strong legislative pressure, such as the abolishment of the sun tax law, making it the perfect country also due to the lack of rain. Our prototype system will have high-pressure uniform spraying across several nozzles. We'll have an adjustable length to fit to any size panel, and modular parts to allow the easy replacement of broken parts, as well as a software which will allow a remote access to the sprinkler, and we'll be able to detect hotspots through our AI software model. We will partner with manufacturing plants to outsource production, and PV installers and retail sellers to acquire customers, giving them a 10% commission on each sale. This way, we won't have to spend any money on advertising and marketing. Our revenue streams will come from online sales, retail sales, installer sales, and an optional AI subscription model. So far, we've been able to recruit 2 new designers, are on track on building our first minimum viable product, while receiving awards in past competitions and entering a prep phase program. We will build our first units, launch, and we will be able to establish our model in the next, starting 2024, and which will also allow us to basically launch our AI software model as well. So far, our team is a team that is set to succeed due to our strong technical expertise and in management, finance, and business, as well as a strong education in top-tier universities. We target to reach positive operating profit at 2026 and break even after establishing our model, and which will allow us to increase our profit margins. When looking at the competition, we found water sprinkler, we found automated solutions and layer protection solutions, but our competitive advantage lies on our fact that we are able to offer an AI and automated solution at a low cost and user-friendly design. We are seeking 100,000 euros in financing to produce our first 300 units at a projected revenue of 91,000 euros over 12 months. So let's keep our panels in their best shape.
Very good. Question from the jury.
Yeah, thanks a lot from Simon Herzog again. So thanks a lot for the interesting approach. So when it comes to the necessity to clean solar panels, we usually talk about regions with a scarcity of rain, since rain normally cleans the modules, and therefore a scarcity of water. And your system runs with water. Did you also investigate when developing your approach, for instance, cleaning methods like compressed air or brushes? And what I'm interested in, what from your perspective are the disadvantages of compressed air and brushes? And why did you go for water? And how would you, for instance, tackle the scarcity of water in the bespoke regions?
Yeah, that's a good question. So obviously, there are a lot of existing systems in place that clean panels, especially in large-scale solar farms, and they mostly use brushes. However, in the city where residential solar installations happen, we have more stains happening, for example, from bird droppings. And when a brush and maybe compressed air runs over it, it doesn't 100% clean it. So when using water, you are able to basically soak this stain, and then passing with a wiper, as our solution has, kind of imitates a brush, and that is what is able to combine both. Regarding water scarcity, we are trying to develop a recycling solution that will basically harness the water we have used and then use it again through a filtering machine, which will be used.
Yeah, as a comment, we are actually validating that part of the recirculation system. We didn't have time enough to develop it, but it's something that we are really thinking about it. And for the next couple of months, we will actually validate that.
Good. Thanks a lot. Profound answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. The show doesn't stop, so Pumpkin, welcome.
Hi, hello, this is Benny from Pumpkin, and we only have 3 minutes, so let's get started. We all know we need to get rid of natural gas consumption fast for many reasons. And one of the ways of doing it is to electrify our building's heating system, which stands for 35% of the end use of natural gas in the EU. Fortunately, a lot of people are already getting a heat pump. As you can see here, we're having a record-breaking heat pump sale every single year. However, these new heat pumps are adding a lot of stress to the existing transmission grid, which drives up the price and the volatility. This hesitates new users from fuel switching. And is there a way to ease their hesitation? Of course there is, that's why we're here. Introducing Pumpkin. Pumpkin is a smart heat pump management service that saves you money and lower your emission. Here's how it works. First, with the weather forecast, the historical consumption data, and your personal preference. We feed it into our AI algorithm to forecast the next 24 hours of your heating load. Then we take this heat profile and the tariff data that you are using to find the best schedule to operate your heat pump. Unlike our competitors, which are home energy management systems that usually only manage your batteries, Pumpkin has an AI pipeline specifically built for heat pumps, which we works with or without a PV system or a battery storage. With our working prototype, as you can see, we successfully shifted the majority of the load from the black line to the orange line. The main load is operating when the electricity price is lower. On a standard winter day, we can save up to 15% of the heating cost and 10% of your emission. This whole project is approved by the TSO Ilia Group, and the algorithm is in active development with them. This is our timeline. For the next couple years, we will focus on the development of the algorithm, as well as raising awareness to heat pump and fuel switching. Next, we'll have our pilot project in Germany, and we'll start working with the real-world customer and real data set to improve our algorithm. Next, we plan to launch in Germany and expand to the EU other countries by 2030. This is our team. Thank you for your attention. Choose Pumpkin to be smarter, cozier, and greener. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Question?
Yes, so thanks a lot. It was super interesting and definitely a needed field to work on. Like, how do we improve all these important energy consumption on the heating and covering on the electrification with heat pumps? I was wondering a bit, how do you see the kind of the competition of different systems to manage like a building and the energy or the heating space in a building? Because usually you have like you could have different systems, BMS systems, apps, smart homes, or whatever, depending on the type of buildings you're looking at. And how do you foresee your solution as something that has to be a bit of a standalone and dedicated on the heat pump with the app for the users, or could it also be something fully integrated in a wider system as a unified solution for a user, which maybe will not only talk about the heat pump optimization, but a larger energy management system with other parts of the building, maybe the storage, electric car, or whatever?
So maybe from what you mentioned lastly, like in this project, we're focusing on the heat pump itself. So we are keeping the scope like contained in heat pump. And as I mentioned, the Pumpkin system works with or without a battery storage. So in the end, we're focusing on individual household that doesn't really have a battery in place or a PV system to manage their surplus or anything. So the service itself works solely for heat pump, and that is what we're focusing on at the moment. And for future, like if other competitors or heat pump suppliers they are working with like these kind of technology, then we are planning to shift our customer maybe to suppliers to integrate it with like existing heat pumps or future heat pumps that are integrated with already like forecasting and optimization capability in it.
Okay,
Yep, so.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, so the last presenter, Swarm, welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is David Del Rio, and we are Swarm. We unlock energy storage for prosumers while building a more flexible grid. How? Well, let me introduce you to Clara. Clara is the owner of a medium-sized business, and she has recently installed PV on her roof. But there's a mismatch between the electricity she produces and the one she consumes. But turns out that she's not alone. There's many Claras in the same industrial area that have the same problem. What are they doing right now to tackle this? Well, they are selling back the excess electricity produced to the grid. But the low economic incentives make this a frustrating solution. They had been considering also installing their own battery system, but this comes with high cost, with issues with scalability, space, and safety. So we did our market research, and we found out that there's an abundance of Claras. And not only that there's like 2 types of Claras. First of all, there's the private Clara, which is the businesses that want to save in their electricity bills, and the grid Clara, which is composed by grid operators who are in need of more balancing infrastructure in a growing renewable powered world. So the best part is that we can make them synergize. What if we have a battery system that can make the private Claras save the maximum in their electricity bill? And what if this same battery system can also provide grid operators with balancing? Well, that is Swarm. We install battery systems in strategic areas from which prosumers can lease the amount of storage matching their needs. But here comes the twist. We figure out the manner to serve also the grid operators with balancing services, thus maximizing the economic utility of these battery assets. We are like a bank that trades with electricity, and we share the profits with the customer, who can save up to 20% in their electricity bills. Why is this the moment for this idea? Well, batteries undoubtedly have proven themselves as a valuable technology in our current energy mix, but there is a problem. Prices, despite a downward trend in the last years, they've been stagnating. So this calls for new go-to-market strategies for them to be more widespread devices. Then also in the quick installation of renewable energy has made grid operators more in need of balancing in their infrastructure. For example, by installing grid-scale batteries. The IEA estimates that the capacity installed of these devices is set to multiply by more than 40 times during this decade. The best part of all is that we have a clear pipeline, clear roadmap. We are ready to install our first proof of concept in North Spain with real customers, with diversified activities that could generate around 25,000 euros of yearly revenue, while saving 40 tons of CO2 emissions. Based on the lessons learned on this first proof of concept, we are ready to deploy a pipeline of 5 megawatts in projects by 2025. And the mission couldn't be in better hands. We are composed by an international team with a powerful network and an attitude to get work done. You want to invest in a real project with huge impact? Join Swarm.
Thank you. All right. Question from the jury.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for the nice presentation, and I can tell you that this is also a project which is cooking at InnoEnergy, so you may want to talk to some of my colleagues.
Excuse me, I don't hear you well, Frank, sorry.
So this is also a project which is cooking at InnoEnergy, so you may want to talk to some of my colleagues on some ideas there. Now, my question is really, I mean, you talk about battery storage in the network, but there are many technologies to be considered. You have the lithium ion, you have the newer technologies, you have the LS store type of technologies. What is the sensitivity of your business model in selecting the battery technology?
Yeah, that's a great question. Like, we've been like thinking around what chemistry would be the most adequate. Even like, you know, there's other technologies like compressed air, who knows, you know, but we are mainly focusing batteries for now. And like for now, we stick to lithium ion, you know, like it's the most mature technology, and it has been proven like for balancing especially, it has been like up to 2, even 4 hours. There's now around 4-hour projects that can store like electricity for 4 hours. It's been proven like the most, the technology in which the economics make the most sense. So we are not focused on exploring with the newest chemistries or anything. We are more chemistry agnostic, you know? So we will just use the technology that is more mature, the one that is more readily available, and right now, as of now, lithium ion is that. Maybe in the future we can consider sodium batteries, flow batteries, who knows if the price goes down. I don't know if that clarifies your question, but yeah, mainly
yeah, absolutely. So thank you very much, and all the best to you. Bye.
Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks, everyone. Okay, so now the jury will go to deliberate. But before that, if you have not casted your vote, So remember that you have the power to decide who wins the audience award. My colleagues are going to start walking around already now to collect the votes. So please vote, 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 vote. All right. I'll see you later for the award ceremony.
Thanks a lot, yeah, everyone, for a great presentation and exciting day so far, right?
Definitely. Thank you to the teams presenting today. Really, really good pitches. You already heard it from Schneider Electric, from Bike as well. Congratulations, everyone. Also for the ones who did not make it to the final, but there were excellent, excellent, excellent projects this year. Congratulations once again. Before we start, Valentin, I just need to say something, which is very important. We will soon announce the winners, but I want to ask everyone to give a big round of applause to some other winners. And that's the team really running the Battle of Green Talent, the people behind the scenes. Mabel, Machtel, Eilem, thank you very much. And an even bigger round of applause to two very important people, the two important people in Battle of Green Talent, Paola and Liselot. Thank you very much. Okay, I think people are excited. We need to get going.
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay, so we are going to start with two prizes for the winning investor and the audience award. So I hope you're ready. We start with the winning investor. The winning investor is
Rami Abu Younes. Congratulations.
Rami, come on stage.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Rami.
Congratulations.
Do you want to say a few words? Yeah.
Okay. I want to thank everyone for this great opportunity. And yes, I believe that with passion and motivation that these guys have, they could make a huge difference. So thank you for having us from Grenoble École de Management, and good luck to everyone.
Thank you, Rami. Thank you.
Please. This one is yours.
Okay, wow. So that was only the first. We're going to continue with, I think I already said this before, but my favorite, the audience award. So the one you all helped to choose. And the winner of the audience award is
Sibel Dryers. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yes, you can say a few words if you want.
No.
Are you
they
sure?
don't want.
Okay. Good.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. Thanks everyone for voting. And now to the moment, at least I have been waiting for. I hope you have been waiting for. The third, second, and first prize of Battle of Green Talent 22-23. Are we ready?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Third prize goes to
BC. Congratulations. Yep. Precision.
Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, well, I would like to say thank you, everyone. And no? Okay. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for giving us this opportunity to InnoEnergy, to give us this opportunity to have this amazing experience. And we hope to continue developing this idea. And yeah, thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Okay. Moving on. We're going now for second place. I'm very happy to say that the second prize goes to
Enersur, congratulations.
Please come on stage.
Come on.
Congratulations once again.
Yep. Let's come on stage up.
Another round of applause, please, for Enersur. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
So first of all, thank you very much for standing here. It's been a wonderful journey, a lot of great experience. And I want to just say a few thank you we're from ENTEC, we are from Rena, and we're really grateful for this amazing people surrounding us, giving this ideas, giving this motivation. And I just want to say thank you to ENTEC and to Rena. This is for you. Make some noise!
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Congrats. Okay. Valentin, we are getting there to the most important.
Getting to the top prize, right?
Yeah, the first place. Again, I hope you're ready. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That made me even more excited to introduce you to the winner of Battle of Green Talent this year. So the first place goes to
Sibel Dryers.
Congratulations once again. I'm pretty sure now they want to say something. There you go.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank everyone who is here and who's supporting us with this idea. I'm very passionate about this project. We are very passionate about this project because it's very close to me. I've worked with these farmers before in my past job experience, and they are all very excited to start with this. It's very promising for them to be able to grow their business and develop further what they like doing. So this is very promising. We can start and we can just move on with this project. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again.
Congratulations.
And thank you, Valentin, for joining me on the stage. Thank you very much. Round of applause for Valentin as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,